Hello you fine folks, welcome to the video. This is Thrones of Britannia, a Total War saga. So it's a Total War series game, and set in my native United Kingdom, or disunited kingdom, if you've been following the Brexit. But anyway, there's no politics on this channel, generally speaking. Sometimes when I stream there is. Anyway, before I start rambling on about stuff, obviously my name is Turbo, so welcome to the video, and it's also a sponsored video, guys. The game was provided to me by my partners over at gamesplanet.com. If you don't know who they are, do check them out in the description down below. But they're a key seller that's unlike most other key seller websites. It's not a grey market. They actually work with the companies to provide you the games cheaper. So definitely worth adding to your list of places to check out games and get them slightly cheaper than you would get them on Steam and such. So, Total War Britannia. Let's get underway. Before we do though, I will show you my graphical settings just in case you are curious. So, most things are on Ultra, a few things are turned down to medium because of course I'm recording. And the eagle-eyed of you out there will notice that my active GPUs is now 2, because I'm using a little SLI hack to try and get the most out of the performance. SLI is not supported by the game currently, which sucks. It really makes me regret bothering to even bother with SLI, but when there is a game that uses SLI, it's amazing to use 1080 Ti's to play in like 4K and be at 60 FPS and above for certain games. Like Rise of the Tomb Raider is a good example. So yeah, those are all my settings, just in case you were wondering, because some people do ask. So what I'm going to do for you today, guys, is play a little bit of the campaign from the beginning. This might be a multi-part video. We'll see how it's received. Oh god, so there is a lot to learn, guys. If you're not overly familiar with the Total War series, or the Saga, as I guess it's calling itself, it's all about a lot of management, but a lot of battles as well. So it's like most of your general RTS games, where you have a base of operations, and certain land, bonuses and buffs, trying to keep your populace happy, trying to keep your army happy, raising your army to invade, fending off invaders, all that good stuff, even all the trading and the family, and there is a lot to learn. But I'll try and cover it as quickly and loosely as I can so you get a general idea, so I'm not waffling on for a long period of time. So I am really tempted to play as the Vikings. Who wouldn't want to play as the Vikings? The Great Viking Army or the Viking Sea Kings? Oh, we've got the Gaelic kingdoms, Welsh kingdoms, and the English kingdoms. See, I'm tempted to play as the English, seeing as though I am English. But having seen someone play the Welsh campaign, I will do that and follow in the footsteps of another YouTuber that I've seen. So, because obviously I don't play a lot of these games, so I'm not overly familiar with how it all works, but how I've seen a friend of mine play, I'm going to kind of copy what he did, just so I'm not overly lost on things. Because it's a lot to learn, and I don't often do these games, but I do like them. So I'm going to play as...
My warriors will not falter.
Thanks for that. I'm going to play as Welsh Kingdom. In fact, no, God damn it. I'm going to play as the Great Viking Army, because I really fancy it now.
Enemy blood will flow.
Thanks, that's really loud. So I'm going to play as the Great Viking Army, because who doesn't want to play as the Vikings? So, since killing Edmund, the last Anglian king, nearly a decade ago, the Vikings have made themselves at home in East Anglia. So, is this us? This is us, I think, starting about here, by the looks of things. So, apparently its initial challenge is quite hard, but our lands are rich. We'll keep the difficulty of normal. So what do we got? Our income is plus 150% from raiding and sacking. Boost morale when fighting against its hated anglo-saxon enemies. Brackets, all the armies, everyone. We hate everyone. The key of the Danes here in Britannia must play a delicate game to stay at the top. Find the balance between appeasing the English and your army. Yeah, we're not going to appease the English. We're going to invade the English. So what are our features? Rewards, aggression, plus 5 melee skill for all units when in enemy territory. Very strong axe infantry and a good balance of other infantry units. Has access to berserkers and powerful Anglian champions. So what are our objectives? Good lord. Okay, short conquest victory, control 50 settlements, control 10 provinces. Long conquest, so you could play the game for longer, I guess. Like some of the older games where you could technically win, but then carry on for a greater victory. So, there is a lot of options available to us here. So I guess, depending on how well the video is received, guys, I will continue on. So, let's start our campaign, shall we? Get underway here. Our faction leader is Guthrum. I presume it's pronounced Guthrum. Loading. Loading. Start the campaign. What's happening?
Ooh. We came to these lands from across the sea to pillage and conquer.
Story time.
For a decade, our army left a trail of destruction, but it did not last. The army was divided, with half heading to Northumbria and the rest pushing on, only to be defeated. But our story does not end there. A treaty was signed, ceding East Anglia to us. We must rebuild. Our time will come again, and we will be ready!
Indeed, very good.
Your peace treaty with the Saxons was a matter of expedience. It does not bind you forever. You came here as warriors, and warriors you remain. Muster your strength and finish what your ancestors started. More Viking incursions from the south are on the way. Build up your defenses and strengthen your army. You cannot afford to be caught out when they attack. You have one army in place already, awaiting your order to attack the rebels in the east. Eradicate the rebel army, and you will be set to start your campaign in earnest.
Ah, very, very good. Humble Beginnings is our issued mission. We should stabilize internally before we look beyond our borders, prove your right to rule, and eliminate the nearby rebels. Adds +5. Oh, wait, oh, something, internal stability is improved. Not sure what that is. Is that an egg timer? Does this zoom into location?
Armies and settlements may be selected by left-clicking. Selected armies may be moved by right-clicking on the terrain or on a target to attack. Your first priority should be to eliminate the nearby rebels within your kingdom.
Excellent. Well, the first thing I've noticed since we've got onto this map is even though there's not an awful lot going on, it probably isn't helped by the recording, but we have about 45 FPS, and that's even with the enhanced SLI power of two 1080 Ti's. So I don't think the hack has added much into our ability to record. I'm going to stop recording a second, guys, just to tell you what the FPS is without recording. Okay, I'm back. I just had a little fly around the map. The FPS is still terrible, but hopefully there's going to be some driver updates and stuff soon so that we get better results. But 45 FPS on a map isn't really too bad, to be fair. So, what shall we do first? Let's have a look at our settlement down here. Is this ours? Hang on a minute. I'm so confused. This belongs to us. Yes, it does. Right, okay. I'm not sure what the red area is. Is that like the area of control? Or is this area of control? I'm not sure. It's not being explained, really. What? Left click to select. Well, what have we got in here? We've got a long haul. -10 food production. Ah, okay. Got a blacksmith. Forging weapons and armor, I assume. And... oh. What else have we got? Right click to view in building browser. Ah, hello. So that's a farm. Okay. That's a spring? I guess, is that salt or something we've got there? Yeah, salt, right, okay. So we've got salt, we've got fish, we've got more salt. We've got a lot of salt. We're very, very salty Vikings. Can I rotate the camera? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got boats doing trade, I assume. Oh, we can raid them. We can raid them. We won't raid them, though. Because that'll give us some penalties that we don't really want. So, what do I control in total over here? So, we've got another... Armies will suffer losses due to attrition when in the wetlands. Well, that sucks. We won't send them down there, then. So, we control a... sizable... quite sizable little nation at the moment. Still not really certain what the red area of effect is. But yeah, we own a fair bit round here. But I think... What else have we got? What else have we got? Oh, is this all? This is all up here as well. So we do start off with a sizable section right now. That's pretty cool. And I guess nearest enemies, other than the rebels that we have to attack as well. Our nearest enemies are just over here at Gratabrayk. Yes, that's exactly how that was pronounced. So I guess we can start off straight into some action, guys, after all this rambling. And what's this? This is our money. Our income next run is quite high. Our food surplus is pretty damn good. Our appetite for war is in the middle, I guess. What's this? If you didn't like the English before, you really won't like them when they're angry. Okay. 0. Leader influence is 3. Minus one loyalty to all characters. Well, that sucks. Oops. I clicked on the map. We've gone a long way away. Send me back. I was hopefully going to drag the map and make it a little bit bigger so we can see what's going on. But obviously it's all split up into a lot of various different regions. What we got here? Our objectives are under here. Our missions and such. How the economy is doing. So there is a lot to learn, guys. There is a lot to learn, and I don't want to ramble on too much. But the moment we are doing quite well for money, what we've started out with, at least at the moment. I'm not going to increase taxation or anything right now. Trade is all automatic by the looks of things, as long as you're friendly with nations. So yeah, that's all pretty good. That's on the up and up. Technology. So I've not played any of the recent Total Wars, but I believe that the system was different then. So now we've got branches, and I think generally I will probably put most things into civic. So we've got the money to afford upkeep of the armies, food for the upkeep of the armies, and then focus on fighting units and such. Well, we'll see how we go. But anyway, let's get underway with a battle, because I haven't had a go at that yet. So we need to fight...
Our foes shall fall.
We need to fight this dude. So what we've got in the army, we've got the king, we've got some spearmen, some swordsmen, some axemen, and 2 bow and arrow units.
We cannot.
And they've got just the rebel and an unknown amount of archers. There's a question mark. Is that the amount of people? Oh, okay. Well,
we pledge your service.
Screw it, we're gonna go fight them anyway.
Battle is upon you. 3 options are available. To auto-resolve, fight, or retreat. Fighting gives you manual control of your units and is recommended for your first battle.
Right, guys, well, we've got 750 deployed, and the enemy only has 400, so we should be more or less guaranteed a victory. I will manually fight the battle out of interest. So, who are we fighting? English rebels. Ah, it's down with the English scum. Rebel scum. The lame runs if he has to. Running away isn't lame, I guess, if you live to fight another day. Okay, start the battle. Chances of remaining 3, current weather, rain. You'll not be able to access flaming arrows, and buildings are hard to set on fire. That makes sense. Let's try and wait for a nice day. Current weather is dry, no adverse effects. Sounds good. Although I don't believe we get dry weather in England. Yes.
Your troops must be deployed before battle. Left-click on units to select them, and right-click on the terrain to instantly move selected units.
Also, we have 60 FPS now. That's nice. I like 60 FPS. Oh, we can get the camera nice and close to the units. These guys don't look very well armored. They look almost like peasantry, I guess. Hey, he's got a cool hat. So that's all our sword guys. That's our spearmen. Oh, here's the archers. I love the little hats. They look like gnomes. And where's the king? Is the king not on some cavalry horses? Am I blind? Where's the king? Oh, does that symbolize the king? Is this him here? Yes, yes, that's the king. The king's there, so we don't want him to be at the front of battle. I don't think. And the enemy. Oops. And the enemy over here. What is that? It? Is that it? I don't think these guys are going to be much of a threat. Oh, they do have some cool shields. So that's their king, royal bodyguard. So it's probably best to try and take out him straight away to affect their morale. So they've got spearmen and a bunch of archers. Alright, okay, cool. Okay, I've not done this before, so I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. So, let us see. How should we go about doing this? What do we got? Well, that's the king, so... How do we...
Where's the fight?
So if we... so you can instantly move them while we're getting ready.
Ready for war!
Where's our spearmen?
Spearmen!
Spearmen should form a line here. What's this do? Heads down, lads. Things are about to get a little hairy around here. Units cannot move in this formation. So what has that put there? They're ready for battle, these guys. They're ready. They're raring to go. So if we move the king and his bit of army back a little bit, spear troops are ready to do some spearing. Archers should go behind them, so if any units get close, these guys are going to get them, but they're going to get nailed by these guys on the way. I think they're on fire at will. Skirmish mode units will keep a safe distance from the enemy. So I don't want them in skirmish mode. I want them to wait there. They're ready to do their shit.
Archers!
That's more archers. Okay, we'll put those archers. Depending on what the enemy do. I wonder, does line of sight and stuff have an effect on this? Because we could have them over... Oops. Could have them over here to be a surprise. So, if we can get these guys to funnel down here, they'll get nailed from that side as well.
Herdsmen!
So, these guys, I'm thinking, if we move them over here, what's that? What's over here? Is that some deer? Can we harvest them for food? That would be useful right now. Although I don't think we're too bad for food in the main game. Right. This is probably going to go... I might lose. I might lose, guys. I won't lie. So, can we see their area of effect? That's their range. What's this? They're firing that way, but I don't know is... Oh, I see. That's their line of sight. That thin red line.
Axemen!
And then the axemen, who will send in to axe some questions. So can units hide in the trees? Does that work? Screw it. This is what we're doing.
Your missile infantry may inflict great damage at a distance, but they are vulnerable when engaged at close range. Keep them away from the enemy.
Will do.
Won't take us alive.
Are they not going to attack? What are they up to? See, they've got some units in the trees as well, but I can see them. They're not pushing forwards. They're just waiting patiently.
My sword, your guts.
Okay, I guess we should move then. They don't seem to want to move.
Make them pay! Bowmen!
Suppose we can move our archers up a little bit. See what happens. Get these guys up in there as well.
Quicken the pace! Move it, men! Quicken the pace!
Alright. We are on the move. Archers are ready to fire at will, I believe.
Take no prisoner!
The enemy is still not moving. What are they waiting for? This concerns me. Alright.
Where's the fight?
I want to bring you guys up with these guys.
Axemen!
Axemen may as well join the fight down here.
With speed, warriors!
Speed up proceedings a little bit since the enemy are not moving for some reason. They're clearly waiting for us to come to them, which makes me wonder if there's actually some secret forces in the tree line or something. And the experts of this game are probably going to be like, what are you doing? You're doing everything wrong. I won't lie, I am, you know, a noob. I am new to this. I'm assuming there is flanking tactics in the game so that we will do extra damage and shit if we come around this way.
Take us alive!
They're fresh, they're eager. The general's alive, so they're happy.
Hasten yourselves! Hasten yourselves!
So they're moving around. What's their archer's range? Up to this tree line here. Okay.
Bowmen! Fall on them! Up the pace, man!
So move the archers up.
State your orders!
Spearmen as well. Bring them up a little bit.
Men.
You guys up a little bit as
Move
well.
it, men.
Again, the enemy are not moving. They haven't got horses, so they haven't got like a hidden cavalry getting ready to charge me. I don't
Sighted the enemy.
think. Oh wait, they do have. They are on horses,
The
these
enemy
guys.
reveals themselves.
Oh, they're coming. They are coming.
Fall
Archers
on
fire at
them.
will.
Ready.
Where's the spearman? Where's the spearman?
Spearmen. Enemy charge. Crush them! Archers. Enemy charge. Missiles, watch it. Our foes have flanked us. Chosen by Odin. Chosen by Odin!
Come back, guys, because you're running straight into fire. What's going on here? They're running off into the trees.
With speed, warriors!
Alright, here we go. Bring them in.
They're charging us!
Oh, it's all kicking off here.
Axemen! Ready for war! Archers!
Are we coming through the trees still? Oh, we're slower through the trees. We're in bow and arrow range.
Where's courage, lad? Hasten yourselves!
Pull back, guys, pull back. I can't see what's going on here.
Run them down!
Our general is under attack.
I can't see what's going on.
Axemen! End them! Spearmen!
See, they flee before our might.
We are winning somehow.
Get them!
That's it, let them have it, guys, let them have it.
Where's the fight?
Take out the general if we can.
Battle awaits! Missiles away! Run them down!
Combat is even. Oh, the archers are in trouble.
Ready for war!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Enemy charge! Into charge!
Are we safe to fire arrows at ourselves? Because they're doing it. The cavalry's retreating. They're fleeing. Take out the general if we can. Yeah, they're fleeing. It's all kicking off down here. What are these guys doing? They're stuck around. Are we winning? In melee unit losing. Losing a lot. Archers, go after those guys. Oh shit, I've got some archers all the way back there. What are they doing? Come on, take out their archers.
We're swamping them!
Flaming shot. Do that. Do that.
Bowman!
Absolutely. Have a go at it.
Missiles! Reload!
Oh, look at that. Oh, looks cool. Combat is even, so we're getting there.
Run them down! Where's the fight? End them! Speed it up!
Push through, guys. We'll attack it from behind. This is not tactical at all.
Blast them!
The men have been routed. They are leaving the field. See, they flee before our might.
So some of our men are retreating and some of theirs are as well. Guys, cowards.
Them!
His unit's losing. For sheer power of attrition.
Run them down!
Battle awaits. Cut them! Our men have rallied. The enemy general is dead.
Nice.
The men are leaving the field! You choose your word, man! Target missile!
We have victory. Run them down, boys. Run them down.
Run them down!
I don't think we're going to catch them. What happened to our fleeing troops? They're just sat in the woods now. Oh, is that one down there? Nope. Where did they go? Bloody cowards. Oh, that's... Wait. So our king is routed.
Now they're feeling it!
Guys, we just won the battle. They're all fleeing. We got him. Got him. Wait, can we fast forward? I want to see if our troops can catch up with theirs and fuck them up. I said, lads, get in there. Finish them off. Leave no survivors. You will all perish in flame. Switch back to normal arrows. Get him. Shattered, taking casualties. Casualties sustained. Routing. So at this point, we have technically already won the battle. I'm just leaving none alive. They made some of my troops run away, goddammit. They're nearly at the edge of the play space, I think this is. You flee now. Yep, they're dying. Look at them go. Oh, a few more were caught just at the end. Is that it then? Well, Well, there you have it, guys. There was a bit of the 3D battle. I probably did that really terribly, and I'm sorry if it was terrible. But we won, and that's pretty much really what counts. So we'll end the battle. So how did it go? We deployed 750. We lost 300. We got 312 kills. They got 284. So yeah, we came out of that pretty well, I would say. Oh, that was loud. So yeah, we came out of that fairly unscathed, even though I probably did everything wrong. So what happens now? Oh, close the victory. So we can ransom and release the captives. Take on the warriors, replenishing our ranks. The inexperience in your forces will affect the army's skill. And the enemy will like us more for it. Since we lost a lot in battle, I'm quite tempted to take... Who did we leave alive? Some of their archers. We don't need for money, so let's replenish our units.
Heading up.
Enemy killed in battle. Wulfric's deceased. Allegiance to the rebels. His rank was 1. Rebel army. Our noble enemy has fallen in battle against us. Victory. The world will rank you by the deeds of your army, giving them every chance to show their skill in battle or raids is the way to ensure your warriors speak well of you and give their all. Where's the Viking way, isn't it? Is it not? Okay, so that went reasonably well, I think. So, what is left to do with our turn? Should probably rename some of these towns to be a bit more familiar. Sheep pastures. Cool. So, what was our monetary... Oh. we will get a chance to smash them again.
No.
Is that another rebel army? Wait, didn't we adopt them into our army? I'm confused. Do we attack them again? I'm not sure what's going on here.
Impossible.
There's literally 56 units left.
Our foes shall fall.
Yeah, but didn't we take on their archers? Am I an idiot? Did I just like click on something without realizing? Because they still seem to be there. Does it take another turn for them to get adopted by us, or? I'm not sure what's going on. So let's building browser, raise army, details. So what do we got here? Our income is quite high, 382. Let's rename this to Turbopia, my main town. What's in... Can we look at Tilleberg? So, let's see. Okay, family... Yeah, so we have a family tree as well, so that's us, the king. We have a wife. We won't divorce her. And we have 2 sons. One age 9, one age 12. And we have other nobles. So there is a lot to learn, guys. It's a very in-depth game. So I'm just going to look in building mode and see if there's anything we can be doing. With, let's say, farming and food. So what were we making? We were making about 1,500 coin each year. Or each turn? Or probably each year, won't it? Let's check on all buildings. What do we got? I'm not sure what we should upgrade. I would suggest...
Attack!
In the... No attacking. In the interest of time, we'll upgrade something in here. So, let's... Can we upgrade? Can we upgrade? What shall we do an upgrade? I guess we can't do any upgrades yet, can we? Upgrade the settlement. Doesn't seem to be anything we can actually click on. So can we not? I don't think we can build yet. Okay, let's try one of the other settlements. Like this one over here.
Plunder and glory!
Indeed, plunder and the glory. So... what's this? Effects. Settlement has Roman walks. Raise an army. Details. Building browser. So I'm not sure, guys, how we actually upgrade anything. So there doesn't seem to be anything to select, anything to click on. I mean, this looks like the building mechanics here, but we can't click on anything. I don't know what's going on. Am I doing something wrong? Well, yeah. I guess there's nothing else we can do. So I guess we have to end our turn and then maybe we can build? Let's see what happens. Everyone's thinking about doing things. Oh, hello. What just happened? The FPS is like 8. 8 FPS while the computer characters make all their turns. Mission succeeded! Oh, so maybe we weren't allowed to do anything until we had these like tutorial bits done at the beginning. We should stabilize internally before we look beyond our borders, prove your right to rule, and eliminate nearby rebels. We did that. Nice.
One of your noblemen has increased in rank and gained a skill point. Skill points can be spent to gain bonuses from their retinue of followers. Click the notification at the top of the screen to be taken directly to this character's details page.
We'll see this through.
What? This one? A notification at the top of the screen. What, this? This one? No, that's our succeeded mission. What notification, lady? That's the menu. That's the chat. That's their advisor. I don't have no notification at the top of the screen. Oh, is that it? Is this it? Oh, that's it.
Available skill points may be spent on the retinue of followers, shown on the right-hand side of the character details panel. By improving a follower, the effectiveness of the noble they follow is improved in turn.
Ah, very good. Oh, is there more information?
The center of the character details panel shows the character's traits, which are gained through their actions. A character's traits, followers, office, and spouse all contribute to their bonus effects, which are listed on the left of the panel.
So that's how in-depth it is, guys. If your general gets a wife, her bonuses, or buffs and debuffs, I would suggest calling it, could affect him either positively or negatively. So I guess if you get... she's well connected, so she provides a bonus to all the income. +1 to governance, +1 to influence. So she's a pretty good lady. Looks a bit pasty and like a White Walker or something, but she seems to be quite happy. She seems to have some kind of crack in her face as well. It's interesting. I quite like the art style of what they've gone for. It's made it simplistic, but not in a too cartoony a fashion. So, I think about half an hour, guys, this video is going to be up to, and I'm pretty sure some people aren't going to be here, but if you are, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to end the video here and then do a part 2, sort of split it up a little bit, because there's obviously a lot for me to learn in order to do the game justice, and I'm quite enjoying it. There's a lot to take in, and a hell of a lot to take in, but I think we could make something with this, actually. But anyway, guys, thank you once again for watching. I've been Turbo Gaming UK, you've been the viewer, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in part 2.